Dear students, our topic is white box testing. So this is types of manual testing. In this part of the white box testing and black box testing and gray box testing, three categories are there. Okay. So first of all, going to white box testing, discussing about the box testing approach of software testing consists of black box testing and white box testing. We are discussing here white box testing, which also known as glass box testing, structural testing, clear box testing, open box testing, and transparent box testing. It tests internal coding and infrastructure of a software focus on checking of predefined inputs against expected and desired outputs. It is based on inner workings of an application around internal structure testing. In this type of testing, programming skills are required to design test cases. The primary goal of white box testing is to focus on the flow of inputs and outputs through the software and strengthening the security of the software. The term white box is used because of the internal perspective of the system. The clear box or white box or transparent box name denote the ability to see through the software outer layer shell into the inner workings. Developers do white box testing. In this, the developer will test every line of the code of the program. The developers perform the white box testing. Then they send the application or the software testing team, where they will perform the black box testing and verify the application along with the requirements and the identify the bugs and sends it to the developer. So next topic is black box testing. So black box testing is a technique software testing which examines the functionality of a software without peering into its internal structure or coding. The primary source of black box testing is a specification of requirements that is stated by the customer. In this method, tester select a function and gives input values, examines its functionality, checks the whether the function is giving expected output or not. If the function produce correct output, then it is passed in testing, otherwise failed. The test team reports the result to the development team and then test the next function. After completing testing of all functions, if there are serve problems, then it is given back to the development team for correction. So generic steps of black box testing here. The black box test is based on the specification requirements. So it is examined in the beginning. In the second step, the tester creates a positive test scenario and advise the test scenario by selecting valid and invalid values to check that the software is processing them correctly or incorrectly. In the third step, the tester develops various test cases such as decision table, all pairs test, equivalent division, error estimation, case effect graph, etc. The fourth phase includes the execution of all test cases. In the fifth step, the tester compares the expected output against the actual output. In the sixth step and final step, if there is any flaw in the software, then it is cured and tested against. Tested again. So next one, gray box testing. Gray box testing is a software testing method to test the software application with partial knowledge of the internal working structure. It is a combination of black box and white box testing because it involves access to internal coding to design test cases as white box testing, and testing practice are done at functionality level as black box testing. Here diagrams: black box testing plus white box testing equal to gray box testing. Gray box testing commonly identifies context specific errors that belong to web systems. For example, while testing, if tester encounters any defect, then he makes changes in code to resolve the defect and then test it again in real time. It concurrents on all the layers of any complex software system to increase testing coverage. It gives the ability to test both presentation layer as well as internal coding structure. It is primarily used in integration testing and penetration testing. Okay, thank you.